Welcome back, folks, to Let's Play The Eye of the Beholder 2, The Legend of Darkmoon. And when last we left off, we fell into an obvious trap. Drandragor had set it so that he could try and humiliate us before sending us up to the top floor of this tower. Hopefully we don't find anything here that will stop Drandragor, otherwise his hubris will be his downfall. That said, we may not actually find whatever's up here, because there are frost giants up here. Yes, giants crammed into these tight corridors that are crawling around on their hands and knees and punching us and dealing a lot of damage, so much so that Rune and Sandstar died because of those blows. Fortunately, lilanva was able to bring them back. There's nothing here. Nothing at all, not even an illusionary wall or a hidden switch. We fought those frost giants for nothing, and now we're trapped behind some pits that we can't get past. There's got to be a way past, we just need to look at the timing. And what does the timing tell you, Calandra? It tells me that we're not going to be able to get back the way we came. The only way we can move is forward. That way. Perhaps, but we don't know what's beyond there. Then we're just going to have to react quickly, aren't we? You always say how keen your senses are. Surely you'll be able to know when to move. Using my own words against me. I have learned from the best, after all. Well, let's save, and we're going to have to get past this, and we're definitely going to buff up, because I'm not going to presume that there aren't going to be enemies on the other side of this, if that is we can even get past. Don't want to fall all the way down. I imagine that's going to end poorly for us. We're going to have a prayer, and we're going to have bless, and then we're going to try and get past. I think it's not this point, it's the other point when we can get to that area that we need to go, which is now. There we go, and forward. Aha! This is how we're meant to get past, and we are past! Brilliant. See? Quick senses and keen reactions, and we're through. You are right. Maybe I'm a little better at this than I thought I was. You're a lot better at this than you think you are. And there is nothing. Oh, there's a pit there. We need to watch out for that pit. We do. Who wants to bet there's going to be some horrendous encounter with frost giants through this door? Only one way to find out. There's the proof right there. Hold monster. Maybe that will work. I don't think it did. But this giant appears unable to get to us. And that's to our benefit. That giant, however, can get to us. Or maybe not. Well, let's work to our advantage here, and just attack. That kind of hurt. But the giant isn't coming closer. I wonder why. Maybe something's stopping it from moving closer. Whatever the case is, we have been victorious. And let's hope we continue to be victorious. Hopefully there's something down here that was worth it. Maybe a way out. I doubt there's going to be a way out. Drandragor wants us dead. But if Drandragor was trapped here, how would Drandragor get out? Probably teleportation, lilanva. After all, Drandragor appears to be a very accomplished spellcaster. But is he an arcane or divine spellcaster? What's the point? I don't think a divine spellcaster is able to teleport like I could. Wait, you could teleport? If I had the spell. You should definitely try and get the spell at some point. Maybe so, but I doubt it would help us here. The spell that prevents Kelvin from communicating with us likely prevents teleportation. Ah, another giant. That does not surprise me, sadly. This lightning bolt, however, will certainly help us. And let's hope that... Oh, dear. Let's, back up a little bit and fire off another lightning bolt. And are you gone? No, we can back up one more space. Oh dear. Rune is unconscious, but fortunately we were we were victorious, and you're still doing that. I don't know why you're doing that, but trust me, I'm very happy that you are. Will this hold you in place? Yes is the answer. My magic's worked! Quick! Strike while the giant can't move! We'll make quick work of it, and then we'll move forward. Hopefully there's something behind these giants that makes doing this worth it. We can only hope. My injuries are quite severe. Hold while I heal. That helped a little. Let me see if I can help you. Thank you. That helped quite a lot. Okay, what was behind here? Oh, look! More nothing. This seems to be a running trend. Yes, I don't quite like it. Hopefully those things won't kill all of us. If we're surrounded by them, we'll try our best not to be. We can try, but there's no promise it will happen. You always think the worst, don't you, Sandstar? It's my job, too. I'm the party lookout. I always have to presume the worst so that I can look for it. He does have a point, Amber. I suppose so, Calandra. Let's keep moving. And as always, be careful. We shall indeed be careful. This place is proving to be far more dangerous than I ever thought it would be. We need more prayer here. We need more bless. Maybe aid on somebody with very low health, like, say, Rune. Rune could do with the extra hit points after all, being that he'll have the lowest hit points out of all of us. There we go. All the spells cast, and we have to get past that pit. We'll do that very carefully. Very carefully indeed. I'll have to see if there's anything else that way. Okay, the pit's over there now. There is a door there, but we can... Oh dear. We can get past, but there is an enemy right there. Right there. Well, we could try and hold you in place. Will that work? The answer is yes, that did work. Quick spellcasting there, Amber. Thank you. It saved us a lot of grief. You couldn't have said it better. Are there going to be any more of them, though? That remains to be known. There's not another one. I don't trust that there's not another one behind that door, though. They can't open the doors, which is curious. You'd think they'd be able to open the doors and go through, but I imagine that's so that this area isn't entirely unbeatable. And there is another one, a fireball, and maybe we could do something with... Okay, you can't seem to actually go around this corner. Curious. Are you going to come closer? Will this work? The answer is no. But you won't actually go this way all the way around. Okay, hold person again. That seemed to work. Right, we have another held frost giant. Is that the frost giant defeated, or is that another frost giant? Probably a... Yep, that's another one, I think. But we have a fireball and a lightning bolt here that we can use. There are lots of frost giants here. Tells me that we probably want to go this way and avoid getting hit by any fists. That's probably a good idea. And that's another frost giant taken care of. How many more of them can there be? A good question. Nothing here. Oh, what a surprise. Nothing. Maybe we do have to go that way past that. Probably. But it does seem to have some very easy timing. Let's rest first. Couldn't agree more with that sentiment. We want to have all of our spells available if we're going to go through that door, because I imagine there's going to be yet another one of those frost giants. I'm surprised that we haven't gained any more levels than we have by fighting all of these, because they are really nasty. Prayer, bless, and then aid on rune, and then we can have hold person ready. I think hold person's probably a good spell to have prepared, because if it works, of course, the frost giant is pretty vulnerable. Maybe it doesn't last as long as I thought it did against the frost giants. Maybe they have spell resistance. I haven't actually fought enough frost giants to know if some of them get spell resistance. There's a door over here, but I can't get access to it yet. We're going to have to wait for the pits to reappear. They go that way, and then they disappear? They disappear. Right. There is another one over here. Whole monster. Hope that works. It did not work. It did not work. Oh, it did not work. Think it worked now, though. Oh, goody, another one. I'm not sure that word. And worse, worse, we have lost that wand. But Calandra has gained a level, which is nice. Rune did not gain a level, because he is dead. Let's bring Rune back. I'm starting to see a worrying trend here. Hopefully it won't continue forever. Are there any more of them that you can see? No, I think we may have cleared them out for now. I hope so. You're dying with alarming regularity, Rune. I am quite frail compared to the rest of you. I am no warrior. My power comes from the arcane. And, of course, I completely forget that because we've brought Rune back, he is starving. Let's rest up and hope that there aren't any more of them. Who am I kidding? There's going to be more of them. I doubt that Rune gained any experience from that frost giant while he was dead. A pity, really, because I imagine the frost giants are giving a lot of experience with every one of them we defeat. We shall rest some more and hopefully carry on. Let's not go behind us, shall we? Let's actually, maybe another wand might be a good idea. Do we have another wand of lightning bolts? We have a wand of magic missile. Just a wand. Wands we actually don't know the, purpose of. We'll have to get them identified at some point. Either way, time for some haste. And time for some protection from evil 10 feet. And time for us to look round this corner and see a door. Well, that's encouraging, said nobody ever, as we remembered all of the giants we've been fighting. I'll miss that wand of lightning bolts, but it did serve its purpose well. Finally! That could very well have been a wand of lightning bolts that we've had since the beginning of the first game. Right, hold monster ready. There's a frost giant! And you're not moving. Good. We'll finish you off as quickly as we can, and of course be ready for the next frost giant that's inevitably behind you. And is there? Yep, I can see one. Oh, I can see another one as well. That did not hold you in place at all. Did this do it? I think it did. Which is good, because there's a third one. Let's get ready your whole person. We're going to need it, I imagine. And whole monster, rather. Whole person is a completely different spell, and that did not work at all. Lightning bolt? And hopefully that's going to do the trick. It did not. A fireball? There we go. Ah, that went much better. 3 of them. Whatever they're guarding must be very important. Then again, considering what we've seen, you are right, there could very well be nothing down there. But there aren't any more of them appearing. Let's go and explore, then. Let's find out what they were guarding. I do think they were guarding something. All right, then. Carefully forward we go. Nothing here. A door, inevitably leading towards trouble. Resting again is what's on the cards, because, of course, this is going to be a tricky fight. Every fight on this floor has been tricky. It tells me that we're probably getting quite close to the end of the game if we're fighting frost giants with such alarming regularity. Everyone's healed. Good. And more buffing. We'll have haste here. And the same bevy of spells. If only there was something here where we could set a series of commands so that we could just wait while all these spells are cast. But no, we have to do it manually. Which does mean that if we're in a combat situation, it's a lot more precarious to do, because we have to keep fiddling around with the spellbook while we're fighting. But I'm getting pretty good at casting spells from the spellbook while we're fighting. Speaking of spells from the spellbook, hold monster! My people and I are here, a curse placed over many a year. A being known as Dran came forth into our land. He entrapped us in these halls. We cannot break the walls. At night he hears our calls. May you bring about his fall. The willing of the 3 binds one of large degree. It schemes and tells us lies as it grows in strength and size. Whichever way you choose it, you haven't the power to use it, and in the end you'll lose it. Here's so I do decree. The giant mysteriously turns to dust. What just happened? I believe we were told something cryptic and very important. Here's a blade. A blade that might fit into the hilt, with a gem that might fit into the hilt also. I believe we have 3 pieces of a puzzle. Hopefully we can actually get to the puzzle. A portal way! Maybe we can get out of here after all. That dagger that we have, the stone one. I have that. Use it. It might get us to freedom. At last! We're saved! Don't speak too soon. You don't know where it will take us. Anywhere's probably better than here. Let's find out where. I have a feeling I know where it's going to take us, though. Aha! Over here. Right here with all of these enemies. You know what? I've never been happier to see all of these people here. How did you get through there? We came past all those frost giants. What frost giants? Oh! A fine lightning bolt there. Thank you. I was waiting for that moment. Let's just deal with these. We need to find a way up to the next tower. There's inevitably going to be another one. Yes, there is, but there was a lock that we couldn't open. You mean the one with the crimson lock? Yes. We haven't found a way to open that. Which means that we're probably missing a key. Oh no, and that means we're going to have to go back to where we came, aren't we? Probably. But first, let's deal with all of these enemies. Might as well. They do keep appearing out of nowhere. The sooner we deal with them, the sooner we can return. I do think I've missed something quite important in the area that I was in. Not the area with the frost giants, I think way before that area. There was an area with all of the bullets, with the pressure plates, that I didn't properly explore. There was a southern area, I believe. That might have something. For reference, the northern area there had a mirror shield. We might not need the mirror shields anymore. And our spells are expiring, but that's okay. We just need to find the way to the next area. Well, the area that we need to go back to, rather. The next area we can easily find the location of, because it will be where we can use that crimson key that we don't have. We definitely don't have that key. Now, this is where we were before, and that's where the flail is. I'm actually going to pick up this flail. I get the feeling that the hammer here might be something that disappears. And somewhere around here is where that crimson key will be used, but we don't have that key right now. There's the plate mail, which means this is the way back up to this tower. We're going back up here again. I don't think we'll be long. I think we missed something quite early on. Hopefully. Otherwise we'll be going back up to the area with all the Medusas. That was a huge maze. It's probably not in there. You hope it's not in there. Yes, that is what I mean. I do hope it's not. So let's find the way up. There's the way up. This means we have to go past the basilisks again, doesn't it? Yes, it does. Going past the basilisks, not my idea of fun. At least the bullet appears to have not reappeared. Alright, we know roughly where we need to go, and I'll try my best to make going back relatively quick. How we're going to get back from the point where we got the... Hello? It's you again, and we really want to back up from you. You're not going to... Oh, wow, there are lots of them, aren't there? Lots of them indeed. Maybe going back here was a big mistake. Maybe it was. Then again, that one didn't take that much to... There are loads of them now. Where do they all come from? I cannot say. But we should be even more cautious than we were. Oh my. Loads of them. So many. Let's see if we can avoid dying horribly. There are a lot of them. Is this because we were here for so long, not in this area, that all of the basilisks spawned in and we weren't killing them? Either way, it's a nice amount of experience, if nothing else. And I like getting nice amounts of experience. How many more are there? And then there are 5,000 basilisks. We don't want to get hit by all of them, though. Definitely not. Also, they are really unable to go around this corner, it would seem. Okay, we fought so many of them. Is it because every time we step away, there's more of them spawning? I doubt that's the case, but it could be. Okay, the numbers appear to be thinning somewhat, and by thinning I mean there are 2 more of them. Have at thee! And hopefully, don't petrify me? Good! You didn't petrify me. That wasn't because I asked you not to, of course. That was because you just didn't. There's one more there. Having haste here has really helped, and I'm definitely saving after that, because that was a lot of basilisks. I believe I have to, deal with you. And we have to go, oh, there's one over there as well. We have to go this way, and over here to get to where that bullet area is. We have to get past this again, don't we? Yes, we do. Hopefully this is something that will reset. Yes, it did. Good. You'll eventually go over there, and then this will... we can always use this to go back down, which is good. At the very least, we can quickly get back to the previous floor. You're going to go over there, we can go over here, and then take care of you. At least, hopefully. We probably want haste ready to take care of the bullets, of course. Over here leads to the area with... We're heading towards that area with the fireball traps, aren't we? I'm afraid we are. Have to navigate this again. I'm afraid so. Just our luck. We'll be through it quickly. At least I hope so. There we go. And if memory serves, we're going to have to get hit by a fireball. And then we have to go to an area that we weren't in before. At least that's the hope. Hopefully the key will be where I think it will be. Over here, and then here. Fireball! Not that much damage, though. Good. Quickly rest and recuperate. Hopefully the bullets haven't actually respawned. That is really wishful thinking. The bullets, of course, will have respawned. We'll have all the spells that we need prepared, though. Hold Monster might be useful. Very useful, in fact. So... we'll have a haste, we'll have all of our protection spells, and we'll have aid on rune, because the fireballs are what I'm actually the most worried about here. The fireballs are what are going to kill our party, not the bullets necessarily, but the fireballs. And even if we do lose rune, we can always bring him back using Raise Dead. Having Raise Dead is so useful. I could only imagine how terrible going through this game would be without a cleric. The first game does warn you. It goes, do you really want to do this without a cleric? So if we go down here... Ah! I thought as much. A key. Exactly what we need. A key with a gem that's crimson. I'll hold on to that. We just need to get back. We do. And fortunately, we can get back the way we came. By going this way, I presume. Yes, by going this way. Okay, not necessarily this way. Maybe that way is a better plan. Yes, don't want to get hit by all the fireballs. Then again, we could just run away from the fireballs. Yes, we could just run from them, I suppose. This is a dangerous plan, but I'm going to give it a go. Maybe we can just run from the fireballs. Yep, we can just run from them. 3 of them, all gone. 2. There we go. Finally, let's get out of here. You don't have to tell me twice. There are those pits that we can go down. The first time in a long time I've been glad to fall down a pit. And with that, we have what we need. We have the key. And we have no real way to get out of here by the looks of it. That's a little concerning. I wonder how we escape from here. That's not encouraging at all. I thought we could get out going this way. Turns out I'm very much mistaken. Are we trapped in here? I'm not going to say that we are. We are, aren't we? We may... Oh, no, wait. There's something there. Aha! A teleporter. Not as trapped as we thought, then. But still. Yes, a close call. Good thing we had that to lose. And it's only there for a short period of time. So let's run for it. And run for it we will. It brings us over to here. Which is good, because that means we can then get out of here as quickly as we need to. That is the way up. We don't want to go up. We just want to head back down. And when we come back, folks, we have the key that we need in the area that I thought we would find it. And fortunately, we weren't trapped forever, which is always nice. And so, we'll use that key and hopefully head to the next area. Potentially the final area of the game. I don't know. It might be. And if it is, we're going to fight things even more dangerous than frost giants. I don't want that to be the case. But it's inevitable, especially if we're getting to the end of the game. And so, I'll catch you next time, folks, and I'll see you then. Later.